Helping Russia in Ukraine war would be a historic mistake, NATO chief warns China. NATO Secretary Jens Stoltenberg told China to halt its growing alignment with Russia. Stoltenberg warned that any provision of lethal aid by China to Russia would be a historic mistake with profound implications. InfoWars reports, speaking after the conclusion of the NATO foreign ministers' meeting in Brussels on Wednesday, Stoltenberg sounded the alarm over Moscow's friendly ties with the People's Republic of China, insisting Beijing could soon offer weapons to Russia despite its repeated confirmation that it has no plans to do so. He said China refuses to condemn Russia's aggression and it props up Russia's economy, he claimed, adding, allies have been clear that any provision of lethal aid by China to Russia would be a historic mistake with profound implications. While the NATO head did not elaborate on the implications, quote unquote, Washington has previously threatened to respond to military support for Russia, while the U.S. Treasury has already moved ahead with sanctions for several Chinese-based companies accused of supplying parts for drones allegedly used by Moscow's forces. Beijing has repeatedly denied it intended to supply weapons to Moscow, insisting it is completely objective towards the conflict, while accusing U.S. officials of spreading disinformation on the matter. Russia, too, has denied previous reports that it requested Chinese military equipment. The two countries have nonetheless stepped up relations over the last year, with President Vladimir Putin of Russia and his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping vowing to further deepen military mutual trust after talks at the Kremlin last month. But Putin has since stated that Russia is not creating any military alliance with China, despite their cooperation in the sphere of military technical interaction. Stoltenberg then went on to say that the alliance had agreed to create a strategic multi-year assistance program for Ukraine. He voiced hopes that the project would increase Ukraine's interoperability with NATO and to bring it up to NATO standards, as well as assist the country on its path to Euro-Atlantic integration. During a press briefing after the first day of discussions in Brussels, Stoltenberg was asked when Ukraine would be admitted into the bloc, but could not provide an answer, merely saying that NATO's position on membership is unchanged. While the alliance first offered the seat to Ukraine back in 2008, it appears little progress has been made in the 15 years since, with one unnamed Western diplomat recently telling the Financial Times that NATO is simply ignoring Ukraine's membership application. This is by Neam Harris on News Punch. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box.